morning.
Well, good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm surviving. How about you?
Same, yeah. The pollen is out, and the struggle is real. And I
Yeah,
stupidly worked in the yard yesterday, so I'm a little throaty today, but I think I'll make it.
yeah. So am I. I've got
Yeah.
allergy and asthma issues all week.
Welcome to the coughing and wheezing hour.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we're all going to do our best Barry White. We are certainly back. I'm back. Took a week off, went to a convention, and there was too little great campaigns being played there. And too little, I mean none at all, because I was not
Oh,
hosting anything. Well, I'm trying to amend that. We will fix that in years to come. But I've tried in the past. It's a very small regional con, and there's just there's a middling amount of wargaming. I got some Combat Commander played, but unless I'm introducing people to great campaigns, there's just no great campaigns being played there. So that's okay. It'll grow. It'll get there. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I took advantage and got to do some in face-to-face gameplay last Sunday with the little group here in Knoxville. That was fun. We played Talisman.
Talisman. Wow, classic. So that was 8.5 hours.
It went pretty quick.
Oh,
We
really?
didn't-
That's good.
yeah, we got her done in about. Well, we didn't play the whole game. We knew who was going to win and called it after about 3 hours. So.
I think that's important in that game is if you load it up with all little expansions and variations and stuff. If you see any one person doing a little better than others, just cut your losses. I mean, I love Talisman, but it can go a stretch. It can.
Yeah,
So,
he did, he said he had the two expansions. We just played, I guess, the quote quote base game. I
yeah,
suppose. But
that's probably the best with a group of people.
it was fun. I never played anything like that, so that was interesting.
1981 comes alive. Well, I'm glad that we are back here in Central Virginia. This is now session 11 of scenario number 9, the Overland campaign, our second run through of the advanced campaign scenario. And we've done it. We've achieved parity. We have now as many episodes in this rematch as we did in the first one, so I'm happy. That was my unintended goal, was to just survive as long as I did last time, and I've made it. Hooray! Now, will I make it to the end? We shall see. But be that as it may, we've still made 11, and the situation so far, we are now. Let's see. Open up the uh, time track here. And thank you to everybody that pointed out we forgot to do a random event at the end of the session. So we have no idea what's going to happen this time. It's going to be a surprise for all of us. But we are on turn 24, which is now our sixth strategic segment. And we do have rain, so that's
Yeah,
carrying on to today. So we don't know if that may even go farther with the next random event roll. And May 31st is looming on the horizon. That is just a four, well, including this one, 5 turns away. So, in that next strategic cycle, there will be beginning a roll in that process to see if the game ends immediately based on manpower losses and whatever's on that matrix and the die roll. So, Roger, I'm guessing you're starting to sweat a little bit. Is that an accurate statement?
that's an accurate statement. Yeah, I need points. Got to get some points somewhere. Got to try to manufacture some, and I think I did confirm you were correct. So right now I've got what my spreadsheet says. I've got 34 points. I need 120, so I'm only 25% there. So I've got a ways to go. So yeah, I've got to get some points somewhere.
But you do
And
have the distinct advantage of the magic spreadsheet, because I know you have plugged in numbers, and I'm sitting there going, "What's he doing over there?" And I realize, "Oh no, he's going after Goochland." That's where so stuff like that, and I have to remember that all quote in air quotes, all you have to do is get units within range of Richmond, whether or not you breach the Richmond defenses, and that is worth X number of points too. So there is a possibility this cascading effect in the last couple of 3 turns where you could amass more points than you expect. That's what I'm afeared of.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping to try to do. And pretty obvious. I'm probably not giving anything away, saying I'm going to try to use amphibious movement to get guys down close and hopefully push them across and see how you can react and try to keep as much pressure on all these different points as I can and hopefully get you stretched just a little too thin. But yeah, you countered my move to Goochland very effectively. So, annoying. More rain,
Well,
uh,
that
in
that's
turns.
that's that's the point. What I hear you say is, how is Patrick going to react? And Patrick's going to react by hoping for more rain. That's
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for. I mean, that's the pinnacle of my strategy right now, which is random chance, and that's on me. I am seeing what you're doing, and I'm trying to stay in front of you. But yes, you got me stretched so far afield, north, south, east, west, that I have to do so much with so little. Uh, and I need a little help with that, and luckily nature is providing that help right now. So it should be exciting no matter what happens, whether it ends prematurely or if it goes the whole field. If it goes the whole way, all the way out to mid June, you will have absolutely earned the victory because you've overcome all these obstacles and you finally coalesce the Union, and you will be knocking on the doors of Richmond. So, well, I guess we should get that random event out of the way. Would you like to do it, or would you like me to do it?
oh, I'll give it a shot here.
Okay, take it away.
Bring up the chart. 2 dice. Random event is an 11, which can't be good. Oh, no effect.
No effect.
Revert to credit command paralysis if Lee is currently sick.
And he is not sick. So
That
there you
Lee is
go.
command,
But
command paralysis would be good for you this turn.
well, then our leader transfer phase.
Oh, wow. I haven't thought about this at all. Not moving anybody. Yeah, everybody's going to stay where they are, I think.
Okay. Yeah, with the rain being as it is, I think everyone is kind of sequestered where I want them. I need AP Hill and Lee there. Hampton will stay. Stewart will stay. Ewell. Hmm. Do I need to bring Ewell down? How far could I get him? I can't get him to Ramseur as he's too far away. So yeah, I'm same status quo. No movement for me. Is there any off map? Does anyone have the ability to go back and forth off the map? My guys are arriving on the south map, so depending on what you decide to do, Beauregard will be arriving.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to move anybody.
Okay. Then I will bring them onto the map, and where am I going to put them? Let's see. They have a couple of different spots, but I believe the primary location is South 1625 or 1622. So I will put them here. Yeah, 1622. That looks good. All right, so that is the transfers from off map. County control has not changed. Do we have any attachments this time?
Oh, yeah. Ferraro will get sub 6. Sub 6 goes back to HQ. And Wilcox is going to pick up sub 7. That's it for them.
Okay. Sub 2 will join up with Wilcox and just give him 5 more. And he'll go back to HQ. Okay. That is my only one. So that was easy. And we're now on to the action cycle. So I guess I will. I think I'll take the first roll here, and I will wish you good luck in here in session 11.
Good luck to you as well.
Thank you, sir. Union left, Confederate right, and it is a Union win. So off you go.
Well, I think, given I'm going to roll double ones next turn, this next roll, I better get somebody into the White House station. So we'll take the Hinks, extended march, all important. Oh, passes. Goes into White House station.
That's worth 3 every time, as I recall, right? Yes, New Kent.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Good.
Points
Here's
are
my
being
double.
harvested.
Double ones? Almost.
Okay.
It's yours.
Let's, since we're marching in the rain, let's take advantage of Beauregard's marching here. Uh, let's see what he gets. So, Ransom will go to 1. Here is movement plus 2. That's not good. So, I guess we will go this way. Initiative. Mine again. He will take them to 2. Here's movement once again. That's better. So 7. We can go this basically the same as going this 2, 4, and 6. Initiative. Yours.
Same area. Smith will take Weitzel and Brooks. Here's their movement. 6. It's going to go 2, 4. We'll bring Brooks up 2, 4, 6 to there. Initiative. Mine. I think the best thing for me to do, maximize my chances. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get a flank. So I think,
The blunt hammer approach, as it were.
yeah, I think I need to maximize the number of attacks I can get as opposed to building up modifiers. So I think my best bet is to take Weitzel to fatigue 2 and attempt a core assault with Smith. So that does come off. So the type's going to be a +1. I do have a ratio. I have no flank because they're all going to come off. Artillery is covered. It's a rain turn, so rain is going to add a -1. So I see 2 up and 1 down for a final of a +1.
I concur.
Fubak 1.
Fubak 1.
And we're rolling single die, so we'll have an attack roll first. Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
That is currently a 2. Hopefully. Come on, baby. Defend well. Come on, Terry. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh, you could caught a bullet.
We halt.
Halt.
The only player rolls a die for each such leader. A roll of 2 or less leaders killed. Okay.
Come on, Wink Martindale. Now's your moment.
6, so he's okay.
Oh, I wanted to see Wink. Okay, so it was a net of a
+1.
+1. Okay, so I believe I get a D there. 1, 2, 3, and a flip.
Losing manpower.
Yes. Okay.
Certainly would like to hear people's thoughts on how they would handle this situation.
Well, now you bring Brooks in, then that's a 3-to-1 ratio. So that's yeah.
I figured this was. I mean, I was hoping you were going to roll a 6 there.
Yeah. Oh boy, howdy. I was hoping, but you and I can roll ones all day long.
So that's, you added my manpower loss.
I did.
That's my sheet. So I'm now up to 32.
That's what I see. 32. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Initiative. That's yours.
All right. Beauregard's not going to get there in time, so
Oh, you could have voluntarily retreated.
I could have, but I'm not going to give you Goochland for free. You're going to earn it, Brooks.
That would have been a good strategic decision on your part.
Run away. No sense doing that. I'll march Johnston down. Here's movement +1. 3, so he's just going to go there. Initiative. It's mine. Now we're just hoping for double ones. Let's see. I'll have Anderson march. Here's his movement. 4. Go 2 and 4. Initiative. Yours.
Well, I assume we're going to roll double ones at some point. So take Brooks to fatigue 2. Here's his movement. 6. Brooks is going to go 3 to there, which means he has 3 remaining. Better save for the pip. If I had gotten a 6, I'd have tried. I'd just tried to build it. Yours.
I will move ransom. Here's a movement +2. Here's extended march. It's okay. Just go in there. Initiative. Mine. I will move E. Johnson. Here's his march. That's nice. So he'll go 2, 4, 6 to there. Initiative. Mine. I will have E. Johnson go to 2. Here's his movement. 2. He's going to go there with 1 remaining. Would Merritt like to do anything?
Cost me going to disorganized. I could go 6 hexes. We'll stand.
Okay. We will stand there as well. Initiative. Mine. I'll do sub 6. Here's his movement. I think I'm just going to do 1 hex to Anderson. Initiative. Mine.
I love how this game makes me wait. It's not like you're stopping me from doing it either. It's just I gotta wait.
Gotta wait.
Wait for those double ones to pop up.
Yeah, and there's just not a lot that I want to do or need to do at the moment. Alright, I'll have a sub 7 march. Here's his movement. 4. He's just going to join Wilcox. Initiative. Mine again. More 3s. Let's go harass Sheridan. Stewart will march. Here's his movement. +3. 13. So he can go 2, 4. I have 9 remaining. Is it worth it? Nah, I'll just keep Sheridan in a box. Initiative. Mine.
Getting closer. Threes. Twos.
I know, right? Down to ones.
Countdown.
It is a countdown. I think the Vassal module has it built in. I'm going to march Stewart, the infantry. Here's his movement. 5. I'm just going to get him back on a road. Initiative. Mine. Don't need all these, but I'm getting them. I'll march W.H. Lee. In Chambliss. Here's movement. That's plenty. You're just going to come join Stewart. Initiative. Mine. Trying to hunt for that double ones is it's always fun. But you soon run out of things to do. I will pass, unfortunately. I don't have enough things that warrant movement right now, so take your shot.
Yeah, back down here to Goochland. Take Brooks to fatigue 3. Smith will attempt a core. Salt does come off. Now we have a type of a +1. The only thing now difference is the ratio is 11 to 3, so that's going to be a +2 for ratio.
Mm-hmm.
And again, -1 for rain. And so that leaves a final now of a +2.
I concur.
+2. Here's the attack roll. 6.
Come on, big 6, big 6. I need a 6. Oh, 2 ones in a row. Come on. Alright, so that is a +5 for you on my 3. So that is a DR. You get a manpower loss on me. And you flush me out of there. Alright, so take a loss. And they are demoralized. And I give you a VP. That takes me up to 20. And I must go farther away. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. Goochland Courthouse is yours.
Smith join him. 2 things I desperately We need to do this turn. Initiative. Yours.
I
Used
will.
to
I
be
will
extra.
pass. Yeah, I'll pass again.
Okay. Wow. I think the next thing to do before I get double ones. In the last turn, I moved Stevenson to Fort Monroe. He could recover his 3 fatigues. So now I think I can use 3 fatigues to bring him back to the White House landing
Okay.
and disembark him. I don't have to embark him because
Right,
he
he
never
stayed
did
on the
embark.
ships. Yeah, that's right.
So I believe I'm doing this right. Stevenson's going to come on the board, join that division there, and that's my turn. Oh, he picks up 3 fatigues. Okay. Initiative. Wow, I've won an initiative. That's the first one in a long time. Hancock will take Gibbon, Bernie, and Barlow to T1. Here's their movement. They can go for 5 points. No extend march is needed. 2, 4 there. 4 there. 2, 4 there. Initiative, yours.
All right, now it's time to move. We will activate Heath, sub 8. So yeah, we'll activate everybody here with AP Hill. Heath will give up his entrenchments, sadly. Here's movement plus 2, 7. So Heath will go first. 2, 4, and 6. Sub 7 first. They have an extended march. Okay. So 2, 4, 6. Wilcox is okay. 2, 4, 6, and 7. And sub 8 is going to. One thing I didn't want to do with sub 8, but I need to. Yeah, he'll join Hampton there. Initiative. Mine. I will pass for the moment.
Okay. Yeah, Merritt will take Gibbs and Devon to T1. Here's their movement. Should have done the retreat. Really should have done the retreat. It can go 1 hex, right? 3, 4. It costs 3 to move into a hex. So they're just going to go to there. They're just going to do a 1 hex move to there.
Okay.
Because I think it'd be 3 to go into 3824. Initiative. Yours again.
I'm going to have Longstreet activate himself and sub 4. They're going to give up Kershaw as well. They'll give up their entrenchments and move. Here's movement plus 2, 6. Let's do it this way. We'll have Longstreet and Kershaw go first. It will go 2, 4, 6. Sub 4 will go 3, 4, 5. Initiative. Mine. Longstreet will activate them again with field this time. Here's their movement. Plus 2, 4. Field will simply go there. Longstreet will go there. Sub 4 will go 2 and 4. Initiative, yours.
I'll take Gibbs and Devon. Their movement. 10 this time. They're going to move together if that's okay, and I'm going to do an extend march
Sure.
for Devon. And it's a 5. Remember, they get the +1, this cavalry
Extended?
extended arch.
No, we're in 1864, so they're immune.
Okay. for now. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 to there. Initiative. Yours again.
Longstreet will activate all three again. Here is movement. 4. Sub 4 will go first. Extended march. He's okay. He's going to go overland through the woods to there. Then field, simply go 2, 4, and Kershaw's extend flips. He'll go 2 to there. Initiative, yours.
Hit DM Greg. Cavalry. 10 points. They're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 to Hebron Church. Initiative. Ooh, my. Greg again. 12. Wow, he's in a hurry. Good man, Greg. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12 to there. Initiative. Mine again. Well, General Burnside's turn. They'll activate Potter, Tillery, Ferraro, and Wilcox. There's their movement. Go a whopping 1 hex. Well, Ferraro could go. Is it going to keep raining? That's the question. Ferraro loses his entrenchments. He's going to do a 1 hex move to there. Tillery's going to do a 1 hex move to there. Potter's going to do a 1 hex move to there. Wilcox going to do a 1 hex move to there. Initiative. Yours.
Ewell will activate roads to 1. And he will give up entrenchments and march plus 2. 6. So he'll go 2 and 4, 5. Initiative. Mine. Roads will embark for railroad movement. Initiative. Mine. Roads will. Oops, that should be a second one there. Railroad movement. He's going to go 14 hexes, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hexes. So that's going to be 2 fatigues if I do that. Yeah. Give him 2 fatigues. 1, 2. And roads will go there. Initiative. Yours.
Chapman. Little cab unit. Nice. Go 7 movements. So it's going to be 3 to there. 4.5 to there. 6.5 to there. Initiative. Mine. Chapman again. Here's his movement. 9, 2, 4, 6, 8. Initiative. Yours.
I'll pass.
Moving Chapman because his leadership is a 2 and both Mott and sub 5 are leaderships of 1.
Because it's the handling of the horses that gives him leadership.
To take command over my depot. That's his job when he gets over. That's his assignment. Mott's gonna be all mad at him. I guess we'll take Burnside's corps to Peak 2. Everybody. Here's their movement. Yeah, that's what we're talking. One, one. And, oh, artillery needs to extend march. And he's going to lose a manpower.
Just leave those cannon by the side of the muddy road.
Potter. I shouldn't have moved these guys. That was unfortunate. Shouldn't have moved them. That was stupid. Should have looked at the cover. I thought of that and I forgot about it. Initiative. Yours.
I'll activate Chambliss with W.H. Lee. Here is movement plus 2, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Initiative. Double fours again. Take them to 3. Here's movement. Wow, look at that! That's nothing wrong with the die roller at all. Nothing wrong. Alright, here's extended march. Okay, he's fine. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to there. Initiative, yours.
Take Wadsworth, Peak 1. His movement. Go 1 hex. 1 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass as well. I don't want to do any more movement in this ring.
Okay. Then we will hit the rain recover. Recovery has proceeded. And it's now time for the strategic cycle. Hooray! Well, we don't have any sick leaders, do we?
Yeah, Torbert's still sick, but he doesn't.
Oh, it is.
So it's
Okay. You don't even want to try to get Torbert back?
It doesn't make a difference in the game.
Okay.
For historical purposes.
That's fine. Don't let there be said that there's any chrome in this game. All right, well, it's time for the strategic segment then. Oh boy. Well, let's see. You did the random event, so I think I'll take the strategic one. So here we go. 2D. It's 11. Sure. Oh no.
Sherman.
Sherman wins big. Come along, Sherman.
Track 1 from all posture rolls.
Oh, okay. Well, that just really means you're going to be hammering for the next strategic cycle because you'll probably earn some command points for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we will see if we can survive that. Reinforcements. Do we have any reinforcements per the schedule? No, just your reinforcements from the men. Your reallocation of men. And
Holger made a comment that we did that wrong.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay. I think that's how we did it wrong. Yes. Okay. So you take your total number of manpower losses and then you subtract whatever you've gotten so far, which in this case would be 10. And he's saying you should have gotten the full 10. But we're saying 3 plus 7, so 10 either way. And then whatever that number is, if you compare it to this chart. And so
I see.
And then, so you've taken 30 manpower losses total, right? 32. So 32 minus 10 would be 22. So now you get a die times 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So why don't you do that? So let's figure out what your next set would be based on that second line.
Okay. Die times 2 will be 8.
Okay, so you'll get 8. Okay, so Holger, thank you for the correction. Now we are all on the same page. We know how that works. So,
yep.
Perfect.
Okay,
perfect.
I see.
So I will mark you as getting 8
turn
on the
28.
victory point train. There you go. You're going to get those. And then turn 28, you'll get those. Along with Hunter. I know you can't wait for him. All right. And for me, what do I get? Let's see.
Oh, and those, there's no way to really make it now. For the record, I will put those into the Army of the Potomac. Oh wait, we'll go into the Army.
Okay. All right. Here's my roll. Wow. All
Okay,
right.
6. That'd be good.
And I get 4, and one of them can go into a cavalry. So that's handy. Well, then that's easy. I'm going to put 1 into Butler. He's going to go up to, oops, to 4 with Stewart.
My
3
butler.
more. I will put 1 into Terry, since he lost 1. I will put 1 into Rhodes. Yeah, I'll put it into Ransom. So he'll go up to 5 with Beauregard.
Ransom.
Ransom! He, yeah, he needs it. Alright, so that's my replacement. That's your replacement. That's all done. It's time for the Valley segment. Dun, dun, dun. The Valley is active.
Oh, well, guys from Charlottesville are going to move down into Lynchburg. See how B.R. Johnson is a fighter with Custer. Now the question, do I want to pin those guys? If I move, you have to stay there. You can't move anybody out, correct?
Correct.
But the problem is, if I get into multiple rounds of combat, that's just a killer. I should have the option to retreat when I lose, I think.
Siegel is not known for his retreating.
Mm. Yeah, it's going to be a -2. So that's going to be my only move there in the valley. So I'm going to do that move. So now you can move.
Okay. I think I'm just going to move Wharton down to Staunton, just in case. And that's it. We just have combat.
Okay?
Combat.
So if I remember correctly,
It's just manpower and tactical.
so I see 10 to 10. No, 10 to 5.
10 to 5. So you got the +1 on manpower, so you got a 2 to 1, but you got a -1 on Johnson,
So
so it's an even.
even
Yep.
battle. Okay.
Even battle.
Okay, here we go. Attack roll. 5.
Defense roll.
Hmm.
5. It's
Got bad.
so it's even, right? So we have
Yeah,
another round of combat.
yeah, but I think we take the losses.
We take the losses first. Okay, so even on. So I am nothing, and you are a 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
guess I'll
go.
take off Kitching, I guess.
So now you do not have a 2 to 1.
Correct.
So it's a net -1 to your
Because
roll.
we don't go to disorganize, right? We ignore
No,
the results.
right, yeah, right. Just the results, yep.
So we do another round of combat. -1, right?
-1.
0.
Ooh.
I'm going to lose.
Defense. Don't say that. Oh, okay. So it's a -2 on 9.
It's going to be another loss.
Yep, and repulsed.
Yeah, they're repulsed. So I'll take it off Kitching's again because he's like got nothing other than he's just manpower. And we go back to where we came, which is Charlottesville. Tail between our legs. Well, dang it. I really needed Lynchburg this round. I needed those 10 points.
Okay, and there is no activity in the Bermuda 100 because they are passive. And I will. Do I wish to move anybody? Let's see. What have I got here? I'm going to bring Deering over the cavalry to Burkeville. Give me a little bit of flexibility on that. Okay, so that's my move on that. So we move on to the depot segment, and you are first.
Okay, well, I'm going to build a depot at the White House location.
Okay.
And I don't think I want to start dismantling that other depot. I need to keep that active. And since I built a depot, I can't restore any railroad stations.
Right. Right. Um, and for me, I'm simply going to begin dismantling Bumpus turnout because we see the cavalry coming. So let's move on to supply status. So how are you doing?
I think everybody I have in the east is going to be in supply. They're in Spotsylvania County, the cavalry. The only guys that are going to be out of supply are going to be that horse artillery, which I forgot about, by Gordonsville. No, they're in Orange County, which is, yes, they'll be out of supply.
And your Goochland guys
My
too, I
Gucci
believe.
guys, yep, they'll
Yep.
also be out of supply. Okay, I think that's right.
Okay. So my Hanover extends into Louisa, so the guys in Louisa are in supply. Anyone that's in Carolina is in supply. So right now, because I'm dismantling Louisa, my Spotsylvania crew will be out of supply because it's not extending into there. So I'm going to come up here and try to catch all of them. Let's see, out of supply, Johnson, and I think that's it. Everybody else on the other side of the line. I don't have anyone farther up, so just those five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and someone. 6. All right, so they will be foraging for their victuals. Everybody else, I believe, is good for me. So that's done. Union command segment. Well, you get a bonus on your roll this time. So let's see how that works out for you.
So this is going to be a -1 for Sherman wins big. It's going to be it. So for Siegel, I've got to get.
-1, so you get a 1 or 2. And
He picks up
Siegel
one,
continues to try to save his life.
and then Bermuda 100 will be the same thing, 1, 2, or 3,
Up to 4.
up to 4. Okay, so that becomes man segment there as well. Okay,
And now you declare the posture for next time.
I'll go active in both, I guess.
So that's
That's done,
all.
right?
That is done. Okay, victory points. Well, you've got some victory points now. So let's see what you got. Let's look at the chart here. So I show you have Caroline County. You have New Kent. That's 6 points. And you have Goochland. That's 11 points. And off map, you have
Drury's
Drury's
Bluff.
Bluff and Walthall. So that is 19 total points. Very nicely done. That's a big jump. So we move you from, I show 39 up to 58. Is that right? So boom and boom. There we go.
Manpower losses. -8 for manpower.
Okay, so you're at net 50 right now, huh?
Yep.
And you
So
need 120?
I need 120. So not quite a third of the way there. If I'd have gotten Lynch, that would have made a huge difference. Lynchburg.
I would have been sweating if you'd gotten Lynchburg. If
That would have put me at 50%.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay. Well, we do not have. This is the last strategic cycle where we do not roll for the end of game. Let's just looking ahead because I have barely delved into it. The game ends table is here. Thank you, Alberto, for that. Let's see how that works. So Roger will make a roll, and we look at the Confederate losses versus Union losses, and that determines the matrix. So let's say if we were to do it right now, it would be 20 versus 34. So we'd find 20 across the top, which is just the first column, up to 30. So it would just be a 6, and the Union roll must be greater than that number on 2 dice to keep the game going.
Right?
So if you
Plus,
rolled
plus 3 modifier the first time.
+3 modifier for the first one. So if he rolled Snake Eyes, basically,
Yeah.
or 3, would end the game immediately. So yeah, it's not quite as bleak as it seems. I mean,
The one people pointed out that I missed it, and I just plain missed it. I had an opportunity. I think it was one of your subunits. I could have trapped it in. That would have been good because that would have lowered the number on this table and also gotten me victory points. And I just didn't see it, people. I just missed it. You made a comment at the end of the session, and I was like, "What's he talking about?" And I went back and watched the video. Oh, So mad.
It's
Like,
all
I just
right.
missed it. I just plain flat out missed it. I don't know how I didn't see it, but yeah, I could have trapped him up there in the Hanover courthouse.
So when I look at the chart now, I mean, obviously, if I can keep mine under 24 for a bit, I just don't think that knowing my own playstyle that I'm not going to get you much farther than that. So this number is going to stay relatively low, it would seem. Plus, you get the die roll modifier +3 on that first one. So I'm of the opinion that we will probably be going to at least June 4th. But who knows?
I can definitely roll double ones when I don't need to. No question about that. So yeah, I think we'll get to June 4th, which at my current rate of point accumulation,
Well, this turn alone, you got 19. Yeah, you
19
got.
means. So that's 36, which isn't enough. So I've got to get some. I've got to be in position to get some big points here. I got to hold on to Goochland, obviously, and
Well, that will also come with the proximity to Richmond
yeah,
too.
yeah, and I've
So
got to get within 10
I
hexes, uh, 6 to 10 hexes for 2 points per division, and that'll help out a lot. Um, about
that just
36.
depends on if it keeps raining.
Yes, and if I can get 1 to 5 hexes, I get 5 points, and anybody inside, I get 10 points.
Yeah. So that means the forts have been breached, and things are really going horribly for me. But I'm not putting that out into the universe, so we'll just leave that as it is. Um, okay, so let's adjust our. We are moving on to turn 25, and I will. I guess I'll take the random event on this one.
Okay.
So here we go. Random event 10 Confederate command
Oh,
paralysis
okay.
because I needed that. All right, so we will clone that. So I've gotten more Confederate command paralysis than you have had Union in this one. I think you had maybe 2 or 3 in the first game. So it just follows me around. Apparently, that's what it does. So reminding everyone that's just a -1 to my infantry movement and -2 cavalry movement. Okay, so let's go to the sequence of play. Leader transfers. Any transfers?
Stay where they are.
I will move Longstreet over to field, but I believe that is it. Yep, that's the only one I'm going to move.
Okay.
Off map. Do we have any off map now?
You move Deering to there. No, I don't have any off-map movement.
Yeah, I will begin moving Deering onto the map, so he will go and put him 2 out from today. There we go. All right. County controls not changed. Attachments.
I was able to set up any attachments. I don't have any.
I've got a couple. Then I'm going to attach sub 7 to Wilcox. He will become a 15-4 and exhausted. So, and sub 7 goes back to HQ. That one's done. Let's see. There. Hill is okay. Up here, sub 6 fold into Anderson, so he will become a 15-4 as well. And back to HQ. I think those are the only 2 that I had. So that is all for me. And the action cycle. So why don't you give us the roll for the first initiative?
There we go. It's yours.
Got free and movement now. So let's have Shambless March. He's going to move. He is with command paralysis. That's an 8 now. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 to there. Initiative. Mine. Sub 3 is going to put up a flanks refuse marker. Initiative. Yours.
Hancock will activate. Gibbon, Barlow. I think 7. Cock and Grant transfer to Barlow. So 1, 2, 4, 5. They have 2 remaining. What would Stewart like to do?
Stewart will stand.
He'll stop there. Ernie will go 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 there. Give it 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. Initiative. Yours.
We will activate Heath, Seb 8, and Wilcox. With Heath, or with AP Hill. Here's movement. That's nice. So, Lee and Hill will transfer to Wilcox. Heath will go 3, 6, 7 to there. And Wilcox will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. We'll hold off, and I'll do sub 8 will go 1, 2, 3 to there. Let's gamble on the next initiative. So here we go. Next initiative. I got it. Okay. That will make all the difference, I think. We will attempt an assault with Wilcox on Grant. Here's the assault attempt. Comes off with gusto. So now it's a +1 assault. Tactical is +1 for tactical. Got +1 for the Lee bonus. I have all 6 hexes covered, but 1 will come off for Gibbon. So I see a +3 flank. And then a -1 for differential and artillery in rolling. So I see 6 up, 1 down. Is that right? Okay. So here's a +5 attack. It's a 9. +7 on
3DR.
13. It's 3DR for you?
Yep.
Okay.
He slips. So, retreat. He has to go further away by road. By road. By road. 1, 2, 3. 1 more to go. He has to go. This makes more sense to go here and here.
I will not take the hex. I will stay right there. Okay. Initiative. Mine. So 8 will go to 2 and just dig in with the Apatisse. Initiative. Mine.
That also pushed us up on that chart we just looked at.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I'll have Longstreet activate his core. Here is his movement +2. 5. Sub 4 will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Longstreet Kershaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, I'm sorry, not Kershaw. Field. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative, yours.
Now we'll activate Robinson with Warren. Use his entrenchments. Here's his movement. 5. So 1, 2, 4, 5. Initiative, yours.
Longstreet will activate Field to 2. Here's the movement. 5. They will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative, mine. Johnston will activate and march. Here's movement. 7. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative, mine. Johnston go to 2. And he will just go overland and join Terry there. Initiative, yours.
Warren will activate Robinson. Again. 6 movement. He goes 6. 1, 2, 4, 5. I thought about going to Pole Green Church. That'd been a +3 attack. But I don't like how the dice are treating me. So I did not do that, obviously. Initiative. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Well, so I guess double dice don't necessarily mean it would have been a 1 and a 5.
Stewart will march. Butler. Here is movement. -2. Or net +1, so 6. So go 1, 2. Initiative. Mine again. Stewart will take him to 2. Here's net +1. 11. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. Oh, possible end of turn. Would you like to try to extend it?
I would. So I need a 1, 2, or a 3.
Indeed.
There we go. I rolled
Okay.
a 1.
Yay.
Your net.
My net. Okay. Hill will activate Heath and Wilcox. Here's movement minus or net +1. All right. Heath will go 1, 2, and 3, and we have an extend march for Wilcox. Oh, he flips. Flip. Okay. And he'll go to there. Initiative, yours.
Warren will activate Griffin. He does entrenchments. Movement +1. It's going to be 3. Damn. It's going to be 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative. Yours.
Okay. We will take Wilcox to 4 and attempt an assault on Gibbon. Here's the assault attempt. It comes off. Okay, so this one should be pretty similar. 1 for the assault, 2 for tactical this time, 1 for Lee, 3 +3 for flank, so I got all 6 covered, right? And then Bernie comes off. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, so +3 flank. Minuses, let's see, I've got artillery covered with 2. That's good. And then -1 for the creek.
There's 1 for ratio.
And minus
Unless
one
you,
for ratio. There you go.
unless you
Yep.
attempt a grand assault. Maybe.
No, we will not attempt a grand assault. So I have 5, 6, 7 up, 2 down, plus 5.
Yeah, I should have put him out of there. That was gambled, hope Warren would get a decent roll, and he didn't. Then I get the next initiative, which I didn't.
Here's plus 5. It's a 9. Well, plus 3. Alright.
Well, that's going to be another yar for me.
And I have 10, so that's a 1 for me. But he
No, just a fatigue,
survives.
I think. Yeah,
Uh, I have. Oh, it's 10. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's big F, right?
I lose one. Out. Oh, too much gambling when I shouldn't be. Just a retreat. So you go. He's got. Go either way, I guess. Further away by road, both in his Zoc, no manpower losses. So one to there, two to there. He could go 2 more hexes if he wants. He'll go 1 more there. He should be fatigued out. Okay.
And I'm also fatigued. I will cross the creek and take that. I think that's the right move. Because you're gonna potentially do that. So yeah, I need a line of communication. So we'll do that. Next in it, possible end of turn.
We'll try to extend it again. Don't this time.
And I will not extend it either.
Yeah.
So we are right at 2 hours, so that actually works out okay. So we'll do a sunshine recovery. There we go. All is done. We will advance the turn marker and roll our next random event. I'll let you take this one.
Okay. Or that can't be good.
It's no effect.
Oh.
We're not quite to June 1st or 12th, so it does not convert to rain. So there you go. So we will put a pin in it here. In recovery segment, I should have attempted. Let me roll that back before I do recovery, because I need to attempt some foraging. So
Oh, I got to attempt some foraging as well. Yeah.
yeah. So let me just roll it back a couple steps. You will still take your roll, of course. That and there. Okay. So yeah, let me attempt to forge. Go ahead and do your foraging first.
Okay. So I've got horse artillery is in Orange County,
He's in Orange County. Yep.
which means I've got to get a what?
1 or 2.
1 or 2. Okay. Take your word for it. Nope. Now I've got these guys down here in Goochland.
Goochland is a 3. 1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, and 3. We'll do Brooks first. No, and Wallen next. Now, he is in supply. That's there. So he's in supply.
Okay, so Stuart infantry will attempt. They're in Spotsylvania, so all of my Spotsylvanians will be 1 or 2. He does not. He will get a fatigue. E. Johnson is a 1 or 2. He does not. He'll get a fatigue. And Anderson is a 1 or 2. He does. That's handy. Sub 5 will attempt 1 or 2. He does not. He'll get a fatigue. Anderson gets his fatigue. And then sub 1. He does not. All just barely missing it. Just by that much. I don't know that I had anybody else out of supply, because W.H. Lee was in supply and he's moved into there, so he's fine. So, yeah, okay, that's it. So now I will hit the recovery button. That will take into account everybody that made the attempt. Cool. Alright, you rolled the 4 on that. So we have that to the game turn. No effect for next turn. Let us continue with our final thoughts for today. What do you think?
I got two of the three things I wanted to do on our strategic cycle, which I got Goochland and the White House. I wanted to get obviously Lynchburg. That would have been key. I should have done what I was. My first thought with Second Corps is move them into the area of Blue Church, Old Cold Harbor. But I thought, I can get a little closer, you know, and
What's the worst that can happen?
yeah. And then you rolled that six, and the initiatives, of course, went your way. Then I tried to said, okay, let me see if I can recover here and get an attack on Heath or Heth. Warren, of course, he rolled poorly. And of course, I didn't get the next initiative, which I should just plan at this point that I'm not going. Okay, what is the worst that could happen? And that's what happened down there, and it cost me manpower. What you were thinking, oh, I'm never going to push it off that chart, and of course now I'm at 38 manpower losses, which now puts me on 7 that I've got to beat.
Oh, yeah.
It added a pip, so that was, and of course into turn, I knew that was going to happen. So many guys didn't move again this cycle on a non-rain turn. I would have been perfectly happy once I had Goochland for the last turn to have ended early. So this did not go as well today as hoped, but I'm certainly not out of it. But yeah, I've got to have some things start going my way here pretty soon.
My fear is, as we point out, if you get 19 or more points every strategic cycle, and the game does go the full length, then that's going to get you really close into range. And if you bide your time and approach Richmond in piecemeal and just get them near, and then maybe make a final ditch effort to breach the city gates or the forts, that's yeah. I mean, you're going to be really, really close. I have a feeling this game's going to go down to the wire if it
I think
does.
it's
If it
going to come down to you trying to push some units further away, and me trying to get some units close, and how the off map plays. I've got to start thinking about that with my next turn, my active turn, see what I can do there. But it really hurts that I'm not being able to move these guys to the north. That I just these into turns. Sedgwick hasn't moved. I didn't move him last turn because I didn't want to leave open the possibility of you taking Longstreet across the Mattapony and going after my depot, and because Burnside wouldn't be able to fight them, and these miscellaneous units would just be. Uh, I mean, it'd be a big gamble for you, but it would be a game winner if you were able to destroy my depot.
That's one of the nuances that's lost by me cutting out the thinking time, because when I did do that second activation with with Longstreet and he was at 4934, that was the big crossroads. Like, do I go this way
Right.
and threaten that bridge just to harass and harangue, or do I come up here and harass and harangue Wilson, but then I think I'd get the clap back on Sedgwick. You'd be like, you know what? We can wait another day. I'm going to go back and try to get Longstreet just to make a name for myself. So, yeah, either one of those just did not seem. And I didn't want it to rain the next day and be trapped on that side of the river and all that good stuff. So, these were options, but I felt I still need to draw back here and just get this line of defense, because I never know if Sedgwick's going to come after Hanover Junction or
Right.
whatever.
And that's kind of why, for those of you who are wondering why I didn't move him in the rain turn, those are the reasons. I wanted to protect my depot because Burnside wasn't getting it done, and because there were too many holes there, and also I wanted to keep up a little bit of a threat on Hanover Junction. That you'd have to be concerned about me making a play for that. But then I didn't have a chance to move him this turn. When people, why didn't you move him? Because that damn Turk didn't move. That's why.
Let's amend that statement. You wanted to,
Yeah,
you could have, but he
yeah,
was lower on the priority list.
yeah. Well, that was yeah. I ended up, like I said, I think I made some. The decision for me to kind of turn towards Sheridan and to go to those two bridges, the Meadow Bridge and Mechanicsville Bridge, instead of moving in where Grant is now, which is really what I should have done, is kept some distance between me and you, and and headed towards the Chickahominy down there towards where Gibbon is, that bridge and those fords is what I should have done. Now this is such. It's like I'm at a point where I feel like I've got to take chances, but not as you said. I could get close if it goes all the way. but these manpower losses this last turn, I mean, obviously, uh, I lost ground. So this is a really fascinating campaign, I think, to play. The way they've got this set up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're turning into the unwitting butcher of Galena, Illinois. You did not want to, and
Yeah,
yet you are. And we had a battle that was just to the west of Cold Harbor, that was probably just as bad. I mean, 3DR. That's
that's
you
pretty
know,
bad. That's
yeah,
1,500 troops, I think.
yeah, yep.
So if my math is right. I've got 19,000 casualties so far. So
We will leave it here for another time. We will come back with session 12. That shall be just as exciting. Yeah, that's what I love about this. Moment to moment, those opportunities. Like, well, now Lee must go on the offensive, and there's an exposed unit. So, yeah, I didn't plan for it, but when I rolled the six, there it was, and you were. I know you were over there. And I
yeah,
was like,
I
ah,
was gritting my teeth. I was like, God, why did I? But I thought that would be, it's just so much shorter getting to Richmond crossing there than it is going that other way.
of
But
course, shortest distance. Uh, Well, then
anyway,
we will thank everybody, of course, for your continued viewership and support and enthusiasm. Keep those comments coming, corrections or thoughts. And of course, as we always ask nicely, feel free to discuss everything that's happened up to this point, but please don't opine about what we think each other should do, because there are still lots of vagaries out there, and I might not see something that Roger sees, and he might exploit that. So please don't call out anything if you see it, and we will leave it here, and I will show you our current supporters. Thank you everybody who kicks in a buck or two. That's always appreciated. They've been a little more numerous of late, so you guys are being very generous, even without the continued persistent asking of it. But we do want to honor those who have done so. And as always, please click like and subscribe, all that good stuff that we ask, just to keep the channel supported in whatever form that you wish. And Roger, great game today, sir. And I look forward to session 12.
I do too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.